The question regarding how Trump's tariffs might affect Pope burial reasons appears to conflate two largely unrelated topics: U.S. trade policy and the Vatican's practices surrounding papal burials. Here's a structured analysis of potential connections and their plausibility. Direct material costs. Trump's tariffs targeted steel, aluminum, and manufactured goods, primarily from China, the EU, and Mexico. Papal burials involve materials like marble, precious metals, or liturgical items. If the Vatican imports these from tariff-affected countries, costs could rise. However, the Vatican likely sources materials locally, like Italian marble, or through long-standing suppliers, minimizing direct impact. Religious artifacts. Specialty items like vestments and caskets might involve global supply chains. Retaliatory tariffs or trade disruptions could marginally increase costs, but such niche products are often exempt or negotiated separately. Economic ripple effects. U.S. Catholics contribute significantly to Vatican funds. If tariffs trigger economic downturns, reduced donations could strain the Vatican's budget, potentially affecting ceremonial expenses. However, papal burials are rare and funded by reserved resources, making this indirect effect speculative. Investment portfolios. The Vatican holds global investments. Trade wars might cause market volatility, impacting returns. Yet, the Holy See's financial strategy likely prioritizes stability over short-term market shifts. Exchange rates. Tariffs can influence currency values like a stronger dollar versus the euro. As the Vatican uses euros, exchange fluctuations might affect costs of dollar-priced imports. However, papal burial expenses are predominantly euro-denominated, limiting this impact. Misinterpretation clarification. The phrase "Pope burial reasons" might stem from a typo or mishearing. If the intent was to ask about broader Vatican operations like charitable work and diplomacy, tariffs could have minor indirect effects via global economic health. However, papal burial customs themselves, like rituals and traditions, are doctrinal and unrelated to trade policy. Conclusion. Trump's tariffs would have no meaningful direct impact on papal burial practices, which are rooted in tradition and managed internally by the Vatican. Indirect effects like economic downturns affecting donations are theoretically possible but negligible given the Vatican's financial resilience and the rarity of papal burials. The connection between tariffs and papal burial reasons is likely either a misunderstanding or an overly creative linkage of unrelated topics.